Greetings! Welcome back to PinkOddBird. So today what I'm here with is a special thing. Me and some of my friends have decided to do a little raising money for a cause. The cause that we're raising money for is a family who is from Texas, a family with 3 children. They lost everything in the Harvey storm, and my friend Kim, her nephew is a firefighter captain out there, and he said that he's privy to that family, and we decided, hey, why don't we make some things and give the proceeds to that family to help make their Christmas a little bit more extra special. So the friends of mine that are doing this with me, it's me, my friend Shayna at SBL Artistry, G at GF Steampunk, and Kim at Serene Bookworks. So we've all made items, and we're going to put these items for sale in our shop, and once the item sells, it's going to be given 100% to that family so they can have a good Christmas. So I'm here to show you what I've made. I'll link to my friends' channels below, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so these are the items that are going to be included in my listing. Let's go ahead and start with these items. What I have here first is it's a snowflake ornament, and it's for your tree or wherever you want to put it, on your door, whatever. Originally, I was going to use this as the cover on the book, but I decided to take the book in a different direction, so I'm not using this, so it's going to be included. And then I made this little Crafty Savvy envelope out of some fabric that I got from Dolly, and so these are just, you know, with the book pages, envelope, and then inside of it I have some lace swatches. So there's one, here's one, and here's one. So all really pretty laces. These are all going to be included in the envelope. Okay, so now let's talk about the book. This is also going to be my Tsunami Rose design team project for December, using her Christmas list and Christmas Big Elements digital images, which I will link to in the description box below as well, so you can go ahead and check those out. Super pretty images. I used her images as accents to what I would already had a vision of for this book, and the vision of this book was to make it like a classy Christmas book with black and white, the primary colors, and then some accent colors like regular Christmas colors, silver, green, gold, etc. So this is the book. The cover is made of it's an old vintage book cover underneath, because like I said, I was going to go with a different route, but I chose this route. This is Kaisercraft paper. It has a really pretty velvet like feel on the damask part, and then the white parts of it are paper. So since this feels like velvet, I decided to cover the spine also in velvet. So that is a very delicate spine. Not delicate, it's just soft. Okay, so the closure is just a satin black ribbon, and I've looped on, I haven't attached this to the book, but I've just looped onto the ribbon this charm that I made. And this charm is, you can attach it to the book if you want. It's got a big jump ring at the top. But I made this charm. It's got colors of the book, and then thank you, Shayna, for the idea of putting the bell at the end. Super cute. But this is what the charm looks like. I'll maybe sit it down. Maybe you can look at it better. I don't know. That's what it looks like. I love this charm. And on the front of the cover, I found a really unique wood piece, and it was a lone ranger, a lone wolf at the thrift store. So I decided that I would use this as the cover. And then with the help of my buddy Dolly, she suggested, hey, use silver and then use some some silver glitter to accent. So that's exactly what I did. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a really metallic silver that I've painted this. And I've just outlined the banner with silver glitter. And then I just have some rhinestones around. Okay, let's get into the book. I apologize. I know it probably feels like I'm rushing, and I kind of am, because I just got home from jury duty and the sun is going to go down like any minute. So I have to do this. So some lace from Christie, a little embossed gold Santa Claus here. I've used the sentiment from the branding strip on the KaiserCraft paper, and I have some crochet trim that I got from Shayna on the edges. So there is sewing in the book. All of these kinds of images belong to Daisy. So this little tag, I left it popped open on the side so you can slide something in here if you want. And then some tickets. I love these little tickets. So in this envelope, I left it open and I put one of her poinsettia cards in. And then this is what the envelope looks like. And then this is black lace belly band. The coffee paper is courtesy of my buddy Reem at Paper Pixie. Thank you very much, Miss Reem. Some vintage music paper, just had some writing on there. Some fabric. So I did a little stamping in this book also. And then with Daisy's word sentiments, they all come in one large sheet. And I did use some in conjunction with images in the book, but I also had a lot left over and I decided to make sentiment tabs out of them. So really cute. This is a big collage journaling or photo card here. One of her library cards is tucked here. This is one of her pretty images. And then another little tag there. Here, and then you can do some journaling here, and then of course that's Daisy's also. And this is the really pretty KaiserCraft paper that I love. Look at this. I think it's the best Christmas paper I've ever seen in my life. Snowflakes, courtesy of Miss Shayna. Some more of that KaiserCraft. Tickets tucked into these stars. This one just hooks over the page. It's a vellum polka dot page. So sparkly. So this is another of the KaiserCraft pages, and I just made this the center of the signature. It's a big wintry scenery. Isn't it beautiful? Another word tab sentiment, I guess. So here you can see I've also used those words and I just used it to add to the image. So it looks really pretty. It's almost like you can make your own Christmas cards, kind of. It's the other side of that paper. And all the sentiments have really pretty little sayings on them. So here's some extra paper from the KaiserCraft. I left it in there because gorge. And then I love, these are like my favorite from the kit that Daisy has. I really hope it's not too dark. This little stamp, it says peace. There's a wreath here that I just stitched around. This little piece came from my scrapbooking store. Somebody else had already made this. It was it was in a bin that she had there. It's a card. So, but I just liked it because it has deers on it, which is it runs concurrent with the deers on the KaiserCraft papers, but it's kind of neat because it's like they layered it, but it's stamped. Like, I don't know how they did this, but it's really neat. And then I love this one. Believe in the miracle. And that's what Christmas is about, miracles, you know, doing things and making people happy. Oh, there's 2 signatures in the book. The book measures 9 by 6, 2 signatures, and there's like about 100 pages front and back in the book. I forgot to say, sorry. The magic of Christmas never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends. That's KaiserCraft paper also. It's the best. So I think that the images in Daisy's kits really gave the proper accent to the vision that I had for this book. Another tuck spot with stars. A little stamp down here that says Merry Christmas. Super pretty. So a little Santa tag here. Just stapled some velvet on and stitched around it. Tracing paper. Vintage music paper. I love this. It's like you can do all your little Christmas shopping kind of lists on this, and then it's free on the inside. Some of them I did distress with black soot. So a little collage here of Daisy's images, and then I just had this little ephemera piece that I tucked in. Some washi. Me and my crazy stamping, you guys already know, but it's a little Santa and it says ho ho ho. So this is the center of the second signature, and it's the Kaisercraft paper. And I love it. It's like a little newspaper ad. So it's fun to like read what's on this. So I didn't want to cut it in any way, so I just folded it in and let it be. So thanks, Kim, for this die cut, and Christy for these little bits here. Another one of those large journaling cards and free on the back, and I just made a little tuck spot with a couple of her images there. So here I have some extra tickets that I didn't use. You can place those wherever. And then here is the bottom half to the center of the signature. So if you decide to read it, then you have the whole full piece. You'll just have to, you know, put it here when you need to read that line. But it's all here for you to read. I felt like it had to be in here. It just had to. I'm just so happy that we're able to do this because, you know, when I was a kid, we weren't always the most able. So to be able to help someone else now as an adult it's heartwarming. Another little Santa tag with some velvet. Fabric. So this one just hooks around. Oh, and I put my stamp here because there's nowhere else for me to put it in the back, so there's my stamp. And then another little image. Me and my, I don't know how to use my Martha Stewart punches self. One day. I think it's because it keeps getting latched. Like when I put it in, I think it's hooked onto the page and it's not, and then I punch and there you have it. So that's the end of the second signature. So here in the back, I have just made a photo page. So pearl trim, and then you've got space for photo here. You can put like something here if you want to put a little label. So you just open this little arrow, flip it over, and you have room for another photo here. Something can go here. And then in the side pocket, I have an altered Christmas card here. So I just stitched around it. And then I made it a big, nice journaling card or photo mat, and it's really sturdy. And then flipping it over, we have a double pocket on the back with 4 photo mats. And I left the fronts empty in case you want to put your own like sentiments or you have something that you want to put there that'll address the photos on the back. Some more of that trim, and that is it, my friends. So, did I already say I'm calling this book Joy to the World? Because that's what I'm calling it. If I haven't said it, that's what it's called. So, again, I'm going to leave this book up for sale in my shop for 2 weeks. again, I will link to my friends who also have made items that they're going to donate to this cause that we're doing. And at the end of that 2 weeks, we're all going to put our money collectively into PayPal, ship it off to Kim's nephew, and he's going to delegate that to the family. So I just want to thank you guys all for watching, being here, all your support through the year. I know I went live the other day, and I have given you guys some heads up about some things that are coming up. I have a lot of stuff to do here at the end of the year, but I definitely wanted to take some time out and do this. So it means a lot to me, and I'm just happy to be able to do it, and happy for those who also, wanted to join in on it. So I'm going to go ahead and go. If I've forgotten anything, I'll just go ahead and put it on the screen, because I feel like I am going to forget something, but I beat the sun. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jam. So until next time, guys, toodaloo.